Good morning and happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you've got that morning routine off to a great start today. I am moving along with my morning routine and I've got laundry going and it's a gorgeous day. So tell me how you're doing on your morning routine today. Yesterday I had several responses to my video, different things you guys were doing with your day, what you were taking care of anti-procrastination day. So awesome job. Today we're going to toss some paper and magazines. Let's get rid of the paper in our homes. The paper that's taking up space that we don't really need, that we're holding on to because we don't really know what we want to do with it. Spend 5 minutes today just dealing with some paper. I know you've got at least one pile that you can go through in 5 minutes. And try to resist the urge to sort it into stacks and then pile those stacks back up, because then you're going to keep going through these same papers over and over and over and over. So try to deal with each piece of paper as your hands are on it. Trash it, shred it, file it, do something with it. Don't just put it back in the pile. And I know that that is a natural inclination for a lot of you because you don't want to make a decision. The other thing, if you get magazines in the mail, make a stack of those that you can donate. Find a place that will take magazines and get those things out of your house. Library book sales sometimes take certain types of magazines. There's doctor's offices, nursing homes, care facilities. Find some place. If you live in an area where there's a big retirement community where they have like a clubhouse and then it's surrounded by the buildings where the residents live, that clubhouse might be a place you can donate magazines. So look around. I'm sure you can find some place to bless with these magazines. Joanne says her simple morning routines seem to turn into reverse scavenger hunts somehow. My evening routine tends to do that more than the morning because I will start working with a hotspot right after dinner. And sometimes that leads me around the house in a reverse scavenger hunt, putting things away, moving things where they need to go versus where they got dropped. So that happens to me, and I wouldn't call it so much of a distraction, Joanne. Just use a timer and make sure that you're not just doing that for a long period of time. But if you are using that to take care of these hot spots, that's fantastic. You're getting things moved around. So reverse scavenger hunt is not a bad thing as long as it's not delaying your entire day by an hour. But that's really good that you're taking care of it. I do that in the evening time because that's the time of day I have to focus for 5 to 10 minutes on putting that stuff away that's landed on the counters during the day. In the living room today, we're going to dust, vacuum our baseboards. I wrote about this on the blog. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Involve your kids. If you have Fly Lady tools, there's a multi-wand that's about this long that you can use and just reach behind the furniture and hit the tops of those baseboards. If your kids are available and big enough, have them pull that furniture out for you. Do a quick vacuum behind it and dust those baseboards. There's a lot of ways you can do that and not take a long time or get hurt moving furniture around. And if you've got that stuff pulled out and then you push it back and there's more dust, just vacuum right in front of it again. Spend no more than 15 minutes doing this whole project. I gave a few other tips on the blog about things you can do to just go in and freshen up the living room and make it look good. It would be something you would do if somebody called and said, I'm stopping by your house in 10 minutes. What would you go into the living room and do? That's kind of the thing I wrote this morning on the blog for you, because sometimes you just need to do a quick touch up in there. Dinner tonight is going to be teriyaki beef. Got that all taken care of. The meat's thawed. My ingredients are ready. It should be an easy meal to put together. So that's tonight's meal is teriyaki beef. And I'm going to start looking at menu planning today because tomorrow's my grocery shopping day, so I need to look at the next week. Monday's Labor Day. Are we going to do a cookout? Well, if we are, I need to start figuring out what I need for that. So I'm going to start my menu planning today, looking at my schedule next week. What do I have to do? Because I need to get the food purchased tomorrow so that's here for the weekend and next week. So if you're struggling along with that menu plan, pick some simple stuff. You don't have to be complicated. You don't have to have 5-course meals. A lot of times I'm eating vegetables and a small protein side. I'm not planning big extravagant meals. A couple years ago, when I cooked 50 meals for 50 states, I had very complicated meals. We had a great time eating our way around the USA. And when I have time for that in my schedule, I love cooking and doing that. But right now I'm in a busy season, so I need to keep things quick and simple, things that the boys can help me fix, things that my husband will come home from work and fix. My mother has helped out this week, and she's done a couple of meals. So it's been a group effort this week getting dinner on the table. Enjoy your Thursday. Go toss some paper right now. Get rid of that stuff. And it doesn't matter to me how you get rid of it, whether it's trashing it or shredding it. But I want you to get rid of some of that paper today, because the consistency is what's going to help you out. Have a fantastic Thursday, and I'll see you in the morning.